We're at Don Styler's gym, which is the old isolation hospital. You'll see two buildings. One with the gym in was built a bit later than the one that we've just come out of, which was used in World War One. When Matt does his talk, you'll probably hear stories about Canadians having their legs snapped so they could fit in coffins, people hanging, old cottages, the gym being used in World War II for isolating people that had diseases and things. So there's loads of haunted history. And in here, there's apparently some very unusual visitors, which we will be looking for later. If we catch them, it'll be probably a world first. So I'm not holding my bloody breath, really. Probably won't find them.
No, it's quite an active venue, this one. We quite enjoy it because it's not overly sized. As Bob said, there's a lot of activity here. Mediums in the past have picked up a lot going on here. Our medium tonight, Tammy Tara Nelms, just pulled into the car park with no knowledge of this area at all and just said to me, I can see someone hanging from the tree, which we are aware of did happen here, and it wasn't a long time ago, was it?
No.
10 years?
Something like that.
So straight away she's picked up the person hanging. A young lad, we were informed, he was noticed once before, and it's been confirmed by Matt. So we're looking forward to it. In the woods here, there is an actual...
It's a mine crater. Apparently the Germans dropped some mines and it's blown a hole just over there. So we'll have a little investigation around there a bit later, see if there's energies. Well, I don't know if anyone died in that or not, but we'll find out.
This was picked up by Maxine, which is another medium of us on a previous visit. She was in the hall and she just dropped to the floor and said, something's happening, I'm scared, I can feel vibration. She said a bomb's gone off. So evidently she picked up residual energy that's in that building of somebody that was absolutely terrified that night. At the moment, I think that we should move over and have a look at this crater. So let's have a look over at the crater.
Right, this is apparently where the mine dropped. So you see now it's filled with water at the moment, which I'm very unusual. I didn't expect that with the weather we've been having, but there you go. We'll be back here later. We'll send the mediums into the water, see if they can pick anything up with their wet feet. Wipe yourself. She's saying no. Right, this is Don's gym, so come on in, you'll see a picture of Don.
Right, this is a working gym, as you can see. Don, the man himself, passed over, not so far back. And his son Matt now runs it. Don has been here, he hasn't gone very far from his gym. I've actually spoken to Don in the gym and brought a message through for his son Matt.
On both ends we've got cloakrooms. They seem to be the most active part. They're pretty derelict really, just toilets and that's about it. Matt says that he actually hears quite a lot in here. Weights moving as they're locking up and things like that. Personal experience, I've not yet found anything in it. Maybe that'll change today, I don't know. But this is the World War II, and you can see by the walls there, this is where the wards were split up. With these little bits of wall coming out, so that was an individual bed in there, individual bed in each of those, and on both sides. So a few, 2, 4, 6, 8, and that end as well, so probably 16, 20 people in here. We'll go at this end, just give you a quick view. Whey protein shakes available, just one pound of scoops.
From the other part of that gym, we have actually seen movement in here and lights, but because of the amount of mirrors around the room, we've had to debunk it and say, no, the chances are that we've got something that's reflected in here or something from outside is reflected. Because as you can see, there's mirrors all the way around. That end is the main area that we see things happen, which is the biggest mirrored area in the room. So, as I said, we can't take anything as gospel being in here because there's too much here that could be reflecting it. Well, we're outside, as I said to you earlier. Tammy the medium, Tammy Taranams arrived this evening and said straight away, Sally, as I entered into the driveway, I saw a man hanging. The gentleman hung himself up here, as we said earlier. It wasn't that many years ago. We're not going back into the 1930s, 40s. We're talking 1980s to 1990s. I've always felt over in this area that there is actually a bunker and it's collapsed. I've asked Matt, he said, I don't know. We can't seem to find out, but it just seems that even at the moment I can visualise this bunker over there and something hitting the ground and it's collapsing on top of the people. Many lives were lost in that bunker at that particular time. Here we are in the World War I building. Oh, there's a ghost. This is where Don Styler used to relax and chill out. I've spent 3 hours in this room aware of a presence but didn't actually manage to connect with them.
That's where he used to sleep and everything when the whole day was going on. He'd chill out in there. These are storerooms now, so not a lot. This is our favourite, isn't it? How's your lighting, Sam? Pretty good.
Right, oh, what a lovely smell of creosote or something. Inside here is one of the most active areas that we found here. Too many people in here, nothing happens. A few.
Come sit. Welcome. This is Don Styler's actual spiritual room, apparently, where he used. Last time we were here, there was a board already out. There was lots of things here. As I heard Tony say, too many people. You don't seem to get much. But when 3 of us sat at this end, we had floorboards creaking, banging on the wall. We had shadows moving, spirit lights. We had all sorts of things kicking off. So actually quite active little room, this one. Hopefully, we'll get some tonight for you, Simon.